For the past years, since PIN has been in existence, we have set up structures. We have created structures, and we have also consolidated on those structures. As an organization, we have worked to reduce the level of conflict and insecurity within the region. And to us, this is a great impact which we have created. And it's good that you're also coming in to hear from us, because I would have referred you to hear from the people in terms of those we consider as the main beneficiary of the transformed Niger Delta, in terms of peace that has created opportunity for people to get involved in their various endeavors. So I think within the period of existence, we have contributed immensely with various partners to change the narrative within the Niger Delta region. We have a data that tried to track the various interventions we have carried out within the region since existence. Currently, as of last month, we have over 5,000 interventions that we have carried out. So that tells you the impact we have created within the region, because these conflicts cut across board. We work on the family conflict, community conflicts, boundary dispute, herders, farmers crisis, even ocean surge.
Prevent Council was set up in the year 2022, where we inaugurated Prevent Councils in Cross River State, in Akwa Ibom, as well as in Delta State. We understood that traditional leaders are key stakeholders in the prevention and mitigation of conflicts at community level, especially as it has to do with land and boundary disputes. And that is why we're leveraging those existing structures to strengthen their capacity, to strengthen those institutions so that they can contribute to our response mechanism by resolving conflicts or preventing or mitigating conflicts. So based on the severity of communal conflicts, we decided to design this unique intervention, which is the Prevent Council, that would focus on resolving these issues that most of these communities face. And then we piloted it in Cross River, Akwa Ibom, and Delta states, majorly as a response to our data that showed that there was an increase in incidents and fatalities from communal conflicts in the Niger Delta region. The Prevent Council was focused at traditional leaders and traditional institutions. But notwithstanding, we also included other stakeholders. For example, the director of the Boundary Commission is a member of the Prevent Council. We also have the representatives from the Nigeria Police Force, and other key stakeholders in the peace and security architecture are also members of the Prevent Council. After setting up the Prevent Council and inaugurating the members into it, we decided that it was necessary to improve their capacity.
Since joining the PIN program, it exposed me to certain conflict resolution skills that stood me out each time I talk during peace meeting. And it has made me a more sought after anytime there are issues, because they know that I will come on the path of peace and stimulate those areas that will help in bringing down angers and tempers. The knowledge I've gained through the PIN program has inspired me to even run academic programs that will help me in being a peace ambassador.
Traditional leaders in Nigeria usually have that authority to resolve conflicts that happen within their community, and they have quite some experience in doing that. So what we decided to do was to design modules, training modules that will help with strengthening that capacity that they have already, making them understand better their roles as traditional leaders in terms of conflict mitigation. We also had training on how they can manage land and boundary disputes, as well as the sustainability of peace-building processes.
Anything that brings about peace is very much welcome as a traditional ruler, because I know that without peace, there can be no development. And I want development in an area. The lectures, workshop that Prevent Council arranged for my people, for the traditional rulers in Cross River State, and the one they arranged between the traditional rulers and the security officers. The interaction gave the two sides opportunity to know themselves. The traditional rulers were able to explain some of the problems they had or they always have to the hearing of security officers and vice versa.
As a traditional ruler, we naturally, carry out arbitration in matters, in communal matters, intercommunal matters, in our various domains. But with the training which I was exposed to, my skills in arbitration and mediation were actually honed. The training actually focused on approaches and methodologies for handling conflicts. There was a disagreement between the Odukpani core clan, where we are now, and the neighboring village, which is New Net. The matter has been ongoing, lingering for a long time. We have done everything possible to reconcile the two factions, but it appears that the factions are not willing to actually come into agreement. The thing is over land. The other faction, New Netim people, are actually, according to them, that they are settlers here in Odukpani, and they came in the early 30s. But after a while, the landlords who are the Odukpani local government observed that the people had tried to attack them, So our efforts at reconciliation has not yielded fruit because the landlords who are the owners of the land are very apprehensive that if they reconcile with these people, there's going to be a repeat of that attack. We stepped in, and with the effort of my traditional rulers, we were able to stem the tide and restore peace, thanks to the skills which we picked up from the training by the Prevent Council.
What was more important to us was the fact that leaders from warring communities, leaders from communities that have been in disputes over the years, were able to sit together in the same hall. Talking about long-term goals, in 2024 now, we have finalized plans to expand the Prevent Council to 3 other states in the Niger Delta region, and that is Edo State, Abia State, and Ondo State. In the coming years, we're going to expand it to the rest of the Niger Delta region. We believe that this sustainability would continue to exist, and the passion that the traditional leaders and the other stakeholders have shown would continue, such that, even when PIND wins the Prevent Council, they are able to still continue like they are currently doing without our funding, without our support, both technical, financial, or otherwise.